All right, welcome everybody. It's Enrico Janko. Just sitting here sniffing out a trade. Let's see what we're looking at today. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start off by just showing you what I do to kind of assess the market when I'm coming in the market. First thing I like to look at, I see this right here. It's the first thing I'm looking at right now. And what this means to me is that I see the price came down to this point. And when price hit this point, a whole bunch of buying started. All right? That means something to me. So I'll be curious to see what happens when it hits this point again. I'm also curious about this point. I find this point interesting also because when prices came down to this point, they automatically went up very quickly. So I'm curious to what happens at that point. That's why I'm looking at that particular line right now. All right. So after I've done all my looking over here about things that might give me some clues, I'm right back here to the present time watching what's going on presently. This mark is at 32.27. All right. So 32.27 is probably a strike. It might not be now because we're 4 pips apart, but it might be close to something. 32.27, right? There we go. 32.27 is an actual strike for us, right? So I'll look at that, and I'm watching prices. I'm seeing what they're doing. Let's flip to this over here. Yep, so I'm watching this, and so I'm always present now. All right, I got my 32.27 line. What's the Nadex looking like? Right, 32.26.5. All right, and 32.27. We might end up with maybe some pricing on that. Who knows? But look what I'm watching. Watching what the market is doing right at that point. What's it doing at that point? Is that 32.27 line being attacked, or is it moving away from that 32.27 line? Now look, it just moved away from the 32.27. You see that there? So now I'm looking. Let's look in Nadex at 32.27, and I see that's about $86. All right, so I could bring up that ticket. I could just bring that ticket up real quick, just so I have it in place, you know, in case that's the strike I'm going to go into. I'm under a minute left, and we might lose pricing, so I'm just going to jump in this one here because we at 9. We already lost my price, and I really don't want to go in anything over $83, $88, right? So who knows? I'm just for the sake of this video, I think I'm going to jump in here at 80.79 here. But hold on, the market is actually moving too fast, too far. So I want to wait a minute. All right. Let me take a look at it real quick. All right. See, the market was moving down too fast, too far. I didn't like that at the time. But 30.27 is my mark. And we got a pricing there. So we only got a little while left to go in this. We got a minute and change. All right, so we're going to stick around for a minute and change in that particular trade. I hope you saw just some things that I was looking at in this trade, though. I think they're important. Let's go back up real quick to look. This area right here is important because it's really it's not too much selling going on there. Who's buying over here? Who's doing this buying here? They're in trouble, whoever's buying here. All right? So you really want to be careful and pay attention to your trade selection because this makes for easy trades for you. All right? Let's look at what we got going on over here. 32.29. We got to be over 32.27. We got about 16 seconds left. And we're on our countdown. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, All right, that trade is done. 32.27 for $145 profit on that trade. All right, let's go back real quick and look at what we were looking at the time. You see, you gotta I'm sorry about that. You gotta be able to see, right, where the easy trades are, the simple trades. Look at that. As soon as I saw that there was no one buying, selling at this point. No one's selling there. Who's selling there? And ask yourself the question: why is no one selling there? No one's selling at that point. At that point there, because there's no buyers there. All right. All of that. That's why. There's no one to sell to there. There's no one to sell to there. All right. So that's once you see those areas, they help you make easy trades. Look at this area right here. Right? Would you mind being in that trade? What's that? A 32, maybe 25 or 27, and you took that up for a long, and the price, just went all the way out of your direction. So I like trades like that. And I kind of look for them, but I do it using our perspective, always our views. Now, I wasn't actually watching this particular trade, this coming up right now. I wasn't actually watching it, so let's see what we got though. Let's see what we got. Maybe we squeeze out another or something, right? All right. My whole screen is going crazy right now. All right. Let me pause this and get back into my account. Okay, I'm back. Let's see what we got here. We got 32.29 maybe. Might be a price we're looking at. 32.29. There's a possibility. Maybe our 32.27 is around still. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got going on. 32.25 and 29. So we have to look at 29. All right. We got about 4, 5, 7, pipettes, so to speak. And we're in our parameters, but we're gonna lay and wait for a minute. I think on this one we'll do another 10. As soon as I said that, it's gone. So we got to be careful. What's that? 32 was that 73. What's that? 32.29. So I'm just watching it as we move, so we won't have to be in the trade too long, right? And right there, that's really actually a little too close for comfort, really. But we're gonna go into that trade now with 37 seconds left, and we'll just let that tick off. Hopefully, we made the right decision. But like I said, I'm pretty confident about my decision because of where I placed the trade, my trade placement, my trade selection. That is very big. That's what makes me confident. There's no selling going on down here. So I'm not looking to do any selling there. I'm just looking to buy right there. And I'm going to use the parameters that I was given. All right, the parameters that Mark and I show you all the time. Use those parameters and look for good places to place a trade, and it's like voila. See that? Easy trade, 32 for $252 in profit. We did $142 before, so that's about 3 and change. All right. Look, it doesn't get any simpler than that. You just have to look for good trade placement, trade selection. I talk about it all the time. I know it gets boring. I know it gets tired, but I want to give you what's profitable. If you're looking at this line, this 27 line, look at how price hits it, right? I watch what it does when it hit it. I'm so sorry. I watch what it does when it hit it. Then it hits it again. I'm watching what it does when it hit it. Then this time it does it again, and I'm able to take apart take part in those trades and be profitable. Simple. Simple. What we always say, winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Okay, this is how we do Team Alliance. Always like to give you something to look for, look at, different perspectives, but it's all based on our same framework that we use at the Team Alliance, all right? So anytime you want to get this information, you need to know what you got, questions, concerns, you got comments, all you got to do is come to the group. Make sure you put your questions, concerns, comments in the group. Let us know about it. Get back to you and help you out with this, all right? It's good stuff right here. See you real soon, Mighty Team Alliance.